This is pset number 4. So first off, we do mm, bit merge. What I want to do is I want to merge the upper 4 bits of two 8-bit values. Those are the most important bits. So for the upper one, I take the first number, which is an 8-bit value, and then I zero the lower 4 bits. And then I make the upper 4 bits 1 because um, by doing the AND operator and bitwise operators, um, this will act as sort of a filter. Um, so if the number in the second value is a 1, then only the the value that corresponds with the value that's 1 will be reserved in after you do the AND operator. So essentially, this is kind of like multiplying by 0. And so that's why you get rid of the lower 4 bits. And then you want to do the same thing for the lower number. Um, but this time you want to shift it 4 bits to the right because you want to combine this with the upper number. And then this is basically just saying that if the number in both of these bit values is a 1, then you keep it. So it basically, like in either of them, if in either of them it's a 1, then you keep it. So it's no longer acting as a mask, it's checking both of them. It's kind of like adding. And then you get the final merge product. And then when you want to blend, and then the next function, we want to blend both the envelope and the hidden image. So you want to blend the hidden image in the upper left corner of the envelope image. So you create a copy of the envelope and you initialize it as blended. Oh, well, you want to also check the dimensions of the envelope and the hidden to make sure that they match. And then you pull out the hidden width and the hidden height, the hidden image size. Then you go down every row in the hidden image range. And then you go down every column in the width. And then you want to pull out every envelope pixel in the height and in the width of the hidden image size. And then you want to also pull out the entire hidden image pixel. And then you want to merge for every pixel in the hidden image height and the hidden image width. You want to merge both the envelope pixel and the hidden image pixel for in range 3 because there's 3 RGB values, which is what pixel returns for you. And each number in binary, and then you do the bitwise operators on them, which is why this thing works. And it's in the top left corner because this goes from left to right and then from top to bottom. And then in your envelope copy, you want to replace the pixels from your hidden image and the blended envelope image. And then you get the final blended image. And then for the next one, for bit extract, you want to extract the hidden color. You want to extract the lower 4 bits now. So what you do is you zero out the upper 4 bits, the most significant bits. So you plot the least significant bits. This is almost the same thing as the earlier function, except you're extracting the lower 4 bits now and you're zeroing everything else out. And then you want to shift them up to the most so that the hidden image, you can reveal the hidden image by shifting up the least important 4 bits, the hidden 4 bits, up to the first 4 bits now. And then you reveal it. And then you want to pull out the image hidden in the input image. And then so what you do is in the image, you pull out the width and the height, and then you go through same thing. You go through the height, go through the width, pull out the pixel. It wasn't working for me before, so I was trying to debug this. So I printed each pixel, figure out what it gave me. And then now I bit extract. So I pull out the least important bits, blah, blah, blah. And then you bit extract on every pixel. And then now you return the new pixel, the extracted pixel. And then as you can see, once you extract and then you blend, you can see when did now. Okay, on to the next part. Display my coding progress. So in Traverse, I'm trying to search from all corners, like all four corners of the envelope image. Um, so first, this is just checking. This was already given to me. But this is what I put in. If you input that the corner is the upper left, then your range is still basically the same as the previous functions. You go from 0 to the width and then 0 to the height for the row ranges and the col ranges. But then if the corner is equal to the upper right, then what you have to do is you have to start um, at width -1 because in this one, this is not inclusive of width. You you go all the way to width -1. So now what you have to do, you have to start at width -1 now, and then you want to end at -1, um, because this is not inclusive again, so it only goes to like technically 0. Um, and then your step is -1 because you want to go in the opposite direction because usually this goes from left to right. Now you want to go from right to left. So you do -1 to change directions. And then because it's the upper right, you're still going from top to bottom. So you don't have to really do much to the row. And then what you have to do for the lower left, you keep this one the same because you're going from the lower left to right. But then for the height, you have to do the same logic as the earlier one. You have to go from height -1, and then your step is -1 because you want to go in the opposite direction. And this one, lower right, you do the opposite you do the edited function for both width and height. You have to, and then if the major, like you want to do the row first, check the row first, then you do for row and row range, col and col range, you extract. But if the major is equal to column, then you do the opposite. Um, and let's check. I was checking on it, test 5 because earlier I forgot the major part, so it didn't work, but now it works. Challenge. Oh, sorry. This is deblending challenge. Let's check. Let's check the traversals and challenge. Okay. Yes, it works. Lower left in row major order. And Linda. Yay.